Korea you have there, it's got to be on liberalism. It would be liberalism on steroids, don't you know? You got a crazy little wacky dictator who's always threatening people. He's saying now, you be careful, we're going to nuke you. He's always talking like that. I mean, what do you do with a guy that threatens you? I'll share a story with you. Many years ago in Edmonton, Alberta, it was 1978. Am I ever old? I was in a meeting. There was a bunch of guys in a meeting. It was incredible. I didn't even know all of them. And one guy sitting in the side of the table, and he's one that I didn't know, he threatened another guy. He says, you give me this or I will do this to you and to your family. This guy was a cowboy, didn't say a word. Stood up, grabbed the chair. This is a true story. I was there. Took the chair and slammed it over his head. When the guy hit the floor, he went over and he pounded him, but we were all stunned. We stood there and looked at, what are you doing? He says, he threatened me. There kind of ain't no reason to talk to him. And that's what they should do with Korea. That guy, they're threatening you, nuke him. The CSSA in Canada, the Canadian Shooting Sports Association, they sent out a reminder the other day to all of their members that I wanted to share a little bit of the talk with you. It's kind of cool. After many years of doing this work for gun owners, we have formed a few opinions. No kidding. Good opinions, too, for the most part. Firstly, there are no fighter Canadians and those who rise to the responsibility of firearm ownership. They can be opinionated and argumentative, to be sure, but at the end of the day, there's an underlying sense of decency that pervades their hearts with a forgiveness and acceptance rarely seen in other segments of a Canadian culture. They're honest to a fault. Gun owners, you can always count on them to tell you the truth as they see it. They also expect no less from others. They don't forget easily, though, with regard to the politicians. You guys should wake up and come out of the ether. People are horrified, people being gun owners now, by the violent actions of bad people. While violence has been with humans since we first climbed down from the trees, our people adore this aspect of humanity. We are particularly dismayed that some misguided fools attribute this violence to them. That would be, you committed a crime because you're a bad guy, and the government thinks that I'm a bad guy too because I'm a gun owner. You know what? We are horrified by violent actions of bad people. I said that already. I got to say it again because that's a strong opinion and everybody needs to understand it. Law-abiding gun owners are responsible more so than any other segment of the Canadian society. Wow, that's a pretty strong sentence, you know, when you think about it, and it's accurate stuff. Trudeau, the left-wing crazy guy that's never had a job in his whole life. He couldn't run a two-person barbecue, and he's now in charge of running a country. Scares the bejeebers out of me. He campaigned on the promise of a $10 billion deficit. Are you really? You got elected saying to elect me and I'm going to lose $10 billion? But he did. We're misguided fools. Not me, because I didn't vote for him, but you get it. This is what he campaigned on, but now it's projected that he's going to lose $30 billion. 30 billion, how do you pronounce that? I mean, how many zeros is that anyway? I mean, what really disturbs me is that he's proud of it. Wow, I should get a raise. I've done such a good job. Look at me, 3 times more than I said I would, and I'm not done yet. And he's giving $675 million more than normal to the CBC. That would be the communist little state, you know, the thing that nobody watches anymore because nobody cares, the CBC. He's doing that. And then there's the Indians, the people who are special. They're less than 1% of the population, but they're special. And not only do they get money, he's now saying they don't have to tell us what to do with it. The Conservatives put in this stupid law. It's called the accountability thing. And we knew what they did with our money. Not anymore. Here's a whole bunch of money. Go and have fun. Does that make any kind of sense? I don't think so. Taxpayers now have no way at all to look or to know that funds are being used appropriately. CBC. You know what? There's 1 million viewers, if there were, which there aren't, but just say that, and it loses $1 billion a year. I mean, if you pull the plug, that's $1,000 per person, more or less, and we can all get a free iPhone and go out and have dinner. All the left-wing whacks. Politically, right is right, left is wrong. See ya.